Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do, I decided to do one more fan. I know I had done a video already on these, but I have this other fan here. And I think it's super pretty. And so I wanted to go ahead and do this one on camera. Look at the colors in this. It's actually got like almost like, it looks like burnt orange up in here, and then it has pinks and browns and all those colors. And I thought, wow, I never would have thought those colors would go together, but look at how pretty it is. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do this one on camera. If you want to know how I got the fan so that it's stiff like this, I just glue on the back side each of these pieces in. You can look at my other video to find out how I did that. I'll put a link at the end of this video so that you can see that. And I'm going to use a few different little things, but today will be a little quicker because instead of just using all flowers and things, I am going to use this applique that I made a little while back. So that's going to go into this one, and that will help for the sake of time. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lace. I'm just using this, I don't even know what you call this, to be honest, but it's a double-sided ruffle lace, and I'm gonna put that. I debated on whether I wanted to put it just on the back side like I did the other one, or on the front, and I think I am still going to do this on the back because I don't want too much popping up over the pretty fan itself. So we're going to do this just like we did the other one and glue this to the back side. And so I'm taking it so that the ribbon that's on this is sticking outward. And I want to take this edge here and just sort of glue it back on itself so that I sort of have a finished edge there. And I'm just going to start gluing this with the ribbon part. Let me fold that under. With the ribbon part at the top. And I've already cut this to size so you can see it will fit all the way around. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and glue it to each of these little spikes that are on the back of the fan. Don't pull your lace too tight, or it will tend to want to fold in certain sections. If you get it too tight, it'll tweak it. So just make sure that you're just getting it on there comfortably in a natural flow. Yes, I'm still using Old Faithful. I haven't pulled out the glue gun that my daughter sent to me yet. I need to pull that out and start using it. It just looks a lot better for video's sake. And I'm sticking this to my mat. And if you guys are looking at my mat, this light blue mat, they have vinyl. The vinyl that you use in the crickets and stuff, well, they have that over at the Dollar Tree in rolls. And I thought, you know what, because I'm constantly having to change my mats. And I thought, you know what, that's just inexpensive enough that I can buy, you know, different colors and play around with it and kind of get some variety in my videos. And so I did buy some of that. And this is just a piece of the roll that I put across here. And it actually, the reason that I like it is because it has a slick surface. So if the glue, when I'm using my glue like on these fans, if it goes through, it pops up real nicely, and you can just scrape that off the top, and it stays relatively nice. I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't get messed up fairly quickly. It does, but that's the beauty of the cheapness of the rolls of the vinyl. So that's what it looks like with the lace. And I think I'm going to back off my camera a little bit just to make this a little easier for you guys to, for me to kind of get it in view, just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that'll make it a little easier for me to show you what's happening here. I've just got so much stuff on my table here. I should have cleaned it up before I started the video, but I'm limited on time today, so I just moved things kind of back out of the way and decided to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this applique and I'm just going to place it like that, and it's got my burnt orange flowers in it that my rolled roses that I made, and then it's got a couple of pinkish ones. I'm going to add a little bit more pink and kind of the deeper reds into this just to kind of add those other pops of colors into the bottom section of the fan. So but the first thing I do want to do is I have this piece of lace here that someone had sent me some in a Happy Mail, and I thought, you know what, that's really pretty and it would go nicely because of the arch on it. It would go nicely on one of my fans. So I'm going to put that down kind of like right there, I think. So that's the first thing I'm gonna put down on here. I'm just trying to make sure I've got this the right direction here. Just like that. And I'll just take my glue and run it across these thicker sections here. And just lay that right down. Okay, and now I'm going to take my applique. That's what's so nice about making appliques, because when you're doing a bigger project like this, they work out really nicely. If you need a big centerpiece on one of your projects, you can use an applique, and it does quite a bit of the job for you in less time. Needed some more glue there. So I'm just gonna get a good amount of glue on this. And I want to lay it down right there. And it's just kind of hanging over the edge a little bit. And then I've got these other two little flower appliques. I'm going to put those in a couple of spots too, just kind of coming away from this other one. I thought maybe one over on that side and maybe one kind of off to this side. I think I'll make that one just kind of coming up that way a little bit. So let me just glue these guys on here. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one right here, so I'll just go ahead and get some glue on that. There. Okay. And then I've got some other flowers here. I want to show you guys, I did some I did some of my organza roses yesterday, because I had this pretty dark crimson maroon colored organza, and oh my gosh, you guys, these roses turned out so pretty. I hope you guys can see them. But they came out so nicely. I was so thrilled. And I only had so much of that ribbon. It was some that I got from over at, from my friend Debbie. She sent it to me. And over at Kiki Sale. She doesn't sell that ribbon, but I guess she had some and she sent it to me because she knew I was making those organza roses. So I was super excited that those came out so nicely, and I need to figure out what brand that organza is so that I can get some and make, you know, in other colors and so forth, and make some more roses out of it, because I am just thrilled at how gorgeous they came out. I mean, my other organza is great too. I've made a lot of roses out of that, but this just seems to have a different, kind of a different vibe to it. I don't know. It just came out so nicely. I want to make sure that I put these flowers in such a way that they just kind of spread out the color across the gamut here. So I'm just adding, like I said, a couple of pinkish colored flowers in here as well. I'm going to put that one right there. I think this fan, like I said, I am thrilled about the colors in this fan. I saw it, and I didn't buy it when I got the original fans because, I don't know, I guess it just didn't pop out at me. And then when I went back and I was looking to get fans so that I could make some kits, I saw this one and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get that one. So I did. I got a couple of them actually. I've already sent one to a friend of mine because she saw it and she loved it. And it's my friend Kim, and she has done so much for me to help me out with, you know, supplies and things like that, and tools and you name it. She's been so sweet and she's done so much for me, and so I sent her one of these fans. I'm going to put that one right there. Tucked up in there. And then I've got one more of these that I want to spread. Maybe I'll put that one right up in here. Anyway, I just love, love, love how these organza roses came out. I'm just super excited about them. Okay, and then what I wanted to do is, oh gosh, I don't know if I've got them right here or not. I wanted to try and put a couple of my leaves on here. And I don't see my leaves. Darn. I've still got this applique too, and I think I'm actually going to end up using it on another fan, one of those dark blue ones. I've already sold 2 of the blue ones. Both of them sold just as soon as I had them in my store. So I want to make another blue one. And then I also have kits in there. I've got a dark blue kit, a light blue kit, a pink one. I've got one of this in a kit in my store. And a 5th one, and I can't remember what color it is. I don't remember. Pink. It's a really pretty pink one. So yeah, there's some kits in my store if you guys are interested in those as well. So I just knew there were some people that couldn't get access to the fans at a Dollar Tree, so I thought I would make it accessible for them to make them too. Okay, and now I've got some of this really pretty trim that I'm going to use across the top, just under the lace line. So I thought that would be a really pretty accent piece. So that's going on next. Oh goodness, look what I did. I did it the wrong way, you guys. Let me cut this off. I think I've still got enough. Thank goodness I didn't go all the way around. Oh, I would have been so bummed. I just lost a little piece of that. Yep, I had it the wrong way. All is not lost. I don't know, this almost looks good on either side. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's good on both sides. That's weird. Always, always, always pay attention to that, you guys. I know sometimes I tend to get lost in what I'm doing and I don't pay attention, and then I put something on backwards, and it's a real heartbreaker when that's the only piece of something you've got, whether it be lace or trim or an applique or something like that. It's heartbreaking. I hate to waste. I'm a big repurposer, and that was actually, oh goodness. That was actually, well, we figured out that this is okay on both sides, so that'll be all right. That was how I came up with the name of my channel and my Etsy shop, Refunction Crafts, because I basically refunction and repurpose things. So yeah, we're good. Oh, whew. See, that would have broke my heart if I didn't have enough to finish this. And now that I think about it, I think I had already just cut this to size, because you can see that's absolutely perfect. I had checked everything before I was going to do the video, but I thought I actually thought I had extra of that. If I hadn't, I would have used this. This is another pretty trim that I could have switched over to if I had to. And then I want to take and put some kind of bling on there, and that was the one thing I didn't take out. I'm gonna grab a big bag of bling that I have here, the monster bag. I've got those too. Ouch! Ooh, I just stabbed myself on a brooch. Those might be pretty on there. That's a little too antique-y, dingy kind of looking. The trouble with going through a big, huge bag like this is there's too much to go through. That's really pretty. I wanted to go through this though because it's a nice big bag, and I thought I might find, you know, a big piece to stick in here somewhere. Well, I think I'm gonna not go through that bag anymore. Let's see. I've got a few things to look at here, so. think I want to try one of these. One or two of these little white roses in there too. And in my kits, I did put lots of flowers in them, probably more than you would need to do your fan. So I wanted to make sure though that if I was going to put them together that you would have plenty of flowers to work with. That was kind of my intention. And so you probably will have flowers left over once you've finished making your fan. Just a guess, but I think that you would definitely have flowers left over. I think that's a little too big, but I'm wondering if I cut this apart. This is just a little, kind of like a rubber-backed piece, and these came off of a little headband that I bought somewhere, and I bought it specifically so I could cut it apart. I think I'm going to put this one over here on the side because it's nice and big and visible. I'm just going to put it right there, and I'm going to hold that down for a second just so that I can be sure it sticks. Another one of these in just little sort of AB rhinestones. So I might just use two of these in different colors. I'm trying to see, do I want them both to be in the red? I want it to kind of be popping underneath a flower or something. I'm going to put this one here. Kind of stuff it up in there. And I'm going to put this flower right there. And that looks really pretty, kind of just popping out there. And this one, I think this one I'm going to do in this color. There's just so many variations of colors in this fan. I thought that's going to be fun because I can kind of go crazy with my colors. And then I think this flower, maybe I need to pop it kind of inside there. That's one thing that you guys are going to notice about me. I tend to put a lot of variations of flowers in my pieces. I'm going to put that butterfly right there. Okay, and else was I gonna do? I think the only other thing I'm looking for is my pearls. I think I set those aside the other day when I was going through everything. Where did I put them? Oh my goodness. Here they are. That's the trouble with having a messy play area. No, I'm not going to add any more bling to this one. I was thinking maybe it could use another, but I've already got 3 pieces in there, so I think it's good. But I am going to add some of these little pearls in there. You guys know how I like to use these. So I'm just going to start over here. Get my toothpick. And I'll bring it right around. I'm going to add another loop there. But I need to cut a little bit off. I think I'll pop that one out there. I'm just trying to get the fabric from this flower over enough so that I don't end up with big old blue or glue chunks sticking out there. I just want that one to pop out there. I don't want to put too much of this in there because I don't want to go overboard. But I do love it, and I love the look that it gives. Just kind of popping out in different places. So I had to use it in this one. Start this one right here. And have it pop up just like that. And I think I want to get one more just kind of popping out somewhere, maybe right there. There we go. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do, well, almost the last thing, I think I'm going to add this other pop of red over to this side over here. There, I like that. That looks pretty. So this is what I have. Let me get these bottles out of the way. At least that and that. A couple of other things. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Look at how pretty it looks, you guys. It is gorgeous. And then I'm going to take, and I'll keep this going in your direction for this part because I can still do it without actually, oh, I do know one thing I want to do. I have to see where they are. I think, well, you know, I don't even think yes, I am going to add some gold stickles. There it is. Because I want to add some of this to some of the flowers to add that gold into this section. So I'm just going to add to the tips of these, some of these flowers here. I just love the finishing touch that Stickles adds to flowers, and especially in this one because there's already gold accents on this, and so this will just pull them over into this portion of the piece. I was just really glad that I had that applique that I could add to this to kind of make this video not quite as long as my other one was. I mean, I know I'm hearing from everybody that they don't mind the longer videos, but I know that when you get into an hour and a half, that's an awfully long time to expect people to hang in there. So I don't like to do that to you guys if I don't have to. But then I do feel obligated to give enough detail so that you can do your projects, you know, the right way, or if you're looking to do them the way I've done them, it kind of gives you that ability because you've kind of seen how I've done it. I'm just going to add some to these rolled roses a little bit. Bit to my pretty red organza roses. I just think this totally pulls this whole thing together, adding this gold in here. I'm glad I remembered to do this. I actually started to grab the silver Stickles and I thought, wait a minute, no, it's got gold in it. We need gold. So, and I'm just adding a little bit of Stickles to the lace down here as well. I just feel like it really adds a really nice finishing touch. And you all know me, I like my sparkle, so where that's concerned, there's going to be a little bit of sparkle in just pretty much everything I do. Okay. And maybe just a touch on these other flowers here, so that they can pop too. We don't want to be leaving them out. And this one down in here. And this one here. These are also going to get some glass glitter. Okay. All right, I think I got everything that I wanted to get. Maybe a little bit over off to this side, just a little bit. Okay, that's it for the stickles. And now we're gonna take our triple thick and we're gonna paint some of this on so that we can add our glass glitter. So I'm just putting a little bit kind of all here and there. Oh my, it's getting windy outside. Wow. I was just outside just a little bit ago and there was no wind at all. And now it's blowing like crazy. I did hear something about that we might get some kind of a weird freak storm or something. So one of those summer storms, I think. Ooh, I should put some stickles on this little butterfly over here. That would be pretty. And you can see I'm just kind of painting this stuff on kind of all over the place. And I want to get some on these flowers. I'm trying to go around the stickles. I should have done this before the stickles, but that's okay. I'm pretty good at getting around stuff. So if you do this and you think of it and you want to use your glitter glass, make sure that you put that on first. Don't have to worry about this one because I didn't put any stickles on it. All right, I think that probably about does it for the triple thick. Make sure I've got enough on there so that it'll stick. And in my kits too, I just want to let you guys know I also added a little envelope or a little baggie of glass glitter as well with those, so that you would have that to use as well. So if you choose not to use it, that's okay. But I wanted to give you the option and to have it if you wanted to make it like I'm making mine. So if you don't, then just leave that off and you can use the glass glitter for something else. Another project, you don't have to use all of it. In fact, I think I gave kind of an overabundance of it in the baggies, more than you would probably need. So you should have some leftovers if you buy one of those kits. And the kit, like I said, it includes the fan and flowers and lace trim, trim for the inside, trim for the outside. It's got glass glitter, ribbon if you want to put a bow on it, everything. You guys should be set, totally set. I think I didn't get any. Where'd I put my triple thick? I don't think I put any on this one flower. I just noticed there's some glue strings right there. Don't want to leave those. That's the one thing, triple thick is really good at alerting you to extra glue strings that you've left somewhere. It like turns them into cobwebs. so you can pull them off. You can see them real well to pull them off. I don't know if I got that flower or not, but it didn't look like the glass glitter was sticking to it, so I wanted to make sure I did get some on there. Okay. I have covered this baby up completely. And I will have some glass glitter that I'm going to be dumping off of this. But I would rather overdo it than underdo it. And then I'm going to take real quick and just tap this down with my hands. And you can see I'm tapping it with my fingers and I'm not getting cut by the glass glitter. There's some on my hands here. But I like to press it down. I'm sure you've all seen Happy Bird do the same thing. I like to get it pressed down on my flowers so that I don't have it sticking up and out. Looks like I missed some of this flower here. So I like to just kind of tap it down. Okay, so that, my friends, is the latest and greatest fan. Let me move this jar out of the way. I want to be able to show you guys all the pretty sparkle and shine that we got in that. Look at how gorgeous that is. So that's my latest and greatest fan. This will be going up in my shop. And it will be available for sale. And when I sell these fans, I'm selling them together with a stand, a wooden stand that my husband makes. I paint them and paint them white, and then you can put this on that stand or you can hang it on your wall. You've got a choice. But we decided that we would add those stands as something that you could use to hang them, or to stand them up on, put them on a dresser or a shelf or a mantle, and they work very, very nicely for these fans. I would actually hold on for just a second and I'll show you exactly what they look like. I had to go outside, you guys. I had them out drying. So these are what they look like. They're just little wooden pieces. Oh, and I grabbed two of the same. Darn it. Okay, I've got it. Sorry, everybody. I just thought you'd like to see them. So these are what they come like. It's got a slit. One's got the slit at the bottom and the other one has the slit at the top. So what you do is you get them like this, and you take the one with the bottom slit and slip it over the one with the top slit, just like that. And that's what they look like. And then I'll put that down here and show you as all my glass glitter dumps off the fan. Sorry. Okay, so that's how they stand in the stand. Really nice. It displays them very, very nicely. There you can kind of see the bottom of the stand. Works perfect. I tried it on one of them and I told my husband, I said, uh-oh, these fans go really, or these stands go really good with my fans. I think I need to sell them with the stand. And I think that was a really great idea. I've already sold a couple of my fans, and I have, well, I have one other one still in my store, and I will have this one now. So anyway, such fun to make, you guys. So much fun. And this one, you know, between this one and the blue one, I don't know which is my favorite, because I really love the colors in this one too. So anyway, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me let you look at it a little closer up. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And you can see all the sparkle all over it, you guys. It turned out gorgeous. I'm super happy with this one. Super happy that you all tuned in and watched this video. I hope you got something out of it. And I hope that that if you're not already subscribed to my channel, that you will subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos here in the near future. I'm trying to put out a lot more than I was prior because I didn't have a lot of time before. But I'm working on a lot of different ideas that I have that I think are going to be a lot of fun. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do new videos. And please like this video if you enjoyed it. You know I keep telling you guys this, but it really does help with the algorithm. Gets my channel in front of more people. The more likes and comments and things that I get, the better. So I greatly appreciate your support, the support of all of you. And if you have a minute to make a comment, that'd be awesome as well. Everybody, I hope you have a very blessed day. It was fun to be here with you, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.